The best of the Dean Blundell Show is a misnomer. It infers that there is quality involved in the Dean Blundell Show. What this actually is the least worst of the Dean Blundell Show. The most tolerable. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show. On the Edge.
Was that movie really out of focus? Did that actor really not have a face? No!
It's the Blind Movie Reviewer!
Hey, Derek. Derek's blind. He's going to review a movie, and I'm fascinated by which one it is.
A little-known landmark in the Titanic sphere of things. It's the 2-year anniversary of the direct-to-DVD movie Titanic 2.
What?
Get out of here.
So, now the movie really kind of...
I didn't know this was a real...
I know. I know.
The movie, I'm telling you, this. I'm so fascinated by this. So, the movie really gets going not too far the way in. So here's the clip that get things going for you.
Coast Guard has issued an ocean-wide alert.
Coast Guard, that's great. What the hell caused it?
An ice glacier collapsed off the coast of Greenland.
We're well prepared for icebergs.
It's not the iceberg, Mr. Walsh. It's the 800-mile-an-hour tsunami that has everyone concerned.
800-mile-an-hour tsunami. That's faster than the speed of sound, folks. And that tsunami is packing icebergs. They're surfing on that tsunami wave. So things start to become a little familiar.
The entire thing will be underwater within 30 minutes.
Okay, begin the evacuation. Fill all the boats that we have.
Women and children first.
Looks like history's repeating itself.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. That's very David Caruso. Dude, you should play that again. That is awesome. It's history repeating itself with David Caruso. That is. I didn't think this was a real movie.
This is the worst movie ever made.
I haven't seen a second of it, and it sounds like it could be the worst movie in history.
I love at the beginning, too. They're like, Titanic 2. They're like, yeah! Like, who's going on Titanic 2?
Who's going first? Man, you should see your faces.
Okay, begin the evacuation. Fill all the boats that we have.
Women and children first.
Looks like history's repeating itself.
And then another character, the Coast Guard captain. Listen to the fine acting in this clip here.
Titanic 2, this is Captain James Main, U.S. Coast Guard. What is your situation?
Sir, we've experienced an iceberg collision. We need immediate assistance.
Captain, I think we have another problem.
We have another problem. Can any of you guess what potentially could be worse than an 800-mile-an-hour tsunami?
An 800-mile-an-hour iceberg?
Let's find out.
The ice is continuing to destabilize.
So what are you telling me, Doctor?
If it collapses, a massive landslide of ice into the Atlantic will create a mega tsunami that will dwarf the last one.
There's another wave coming. It's bigger than the last one. When it comes, it's going to be big.
It's bigger than the last. It's bigger than the last one, and when it comes, it's going to be big.
No way. A little redundant,
yeah,
Captain.
I started thinking that maybe this wasn't the movie I was hoping it was going to be, and this whole and it was solidified by this scene when they're in the ship's medical room.
Yeah.
And there's a medical emergency in the ship's medical room, the room that has all the medical supplies, like the gauze, and this is what they come up with this open wound that this woman has. See if you can figure out what she decides to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna die!
It's going to be okay.
Put some
Just hang
pressure
in
on
there.
it. Put some pressure on it. Put some pressure on the wound.
Whatever you're going to do it fast.
All right.
Okay. Hurry!
Give me a credit card. It's okay. We just have to cover up the wound, okay? I need some tape.
You're going to be fine.
Give me some tape, please.
Where's the tape?
They used a credit card and Scotch tape to cover up the wound.
That scene actually sounds a bit like a porno.
Give me your credit card.
Cover up the wound.
And some duct tape. Put some pressure on her wound. As much pressure as you can over and over and over and over and over again.
Listen to her just go.
So there's no association between this film and the first one, obviously. They make that very kind of clear.
Yeah.
Except I don't think they're telling the exact truth, because the end credits, the song that played in the end credits, sounded kind of familiar. Let's take a listen.
The Titanic 2 set sail. It looked like a giant salami. Who'd have thought it'd be hit by a tsunami? Followed by a giant super tsunami. Slam! Splash! The world's worst tragedy. Until my boyfriend fixes his handycam and comes out with Titanic Part 3. Is that good?
Yeah.
Do I still have to sleep with you? Okay. That's showbiz. I guess the tape ran out.
I'm going to give Titanic Part 2 1 blurry out of 5, and that's the way I see it.
It's the Blind Movie Reviewer! The good, the bad, and the ugly. Really, it's just the bad and the ugly. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
From a dude, he says, "Hey Dean, I'm really desperate. My ex-wife cheated on me with a friend of ours. He has money and is paying for her lawyer and destroying me. Just wondering if you can have me on the air and have listeners donate to help me fight this biatch to the end. I've run out of resources. I don't want to lose my kids." So we got him on the phone. Hey, dude, what's up?
Well, her mother called me and told me, I think they're in Jamaica together, and I had a friend pull up some airline tickets, and yes, they were.
How did she get they vacation together?
How does she get away to go to Jamaica without you knowing?
She told me she was going with a friend that was dying of cancer.
Oh, that is so.
Man, that's low.
What an evil lady.
That's low.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
I find out on the September long weekend that she's in Cuba with this guy, and she told me she was with another friend that died in Ottawa.
That was her alibi every single time. Don't be her friend.
How many in the last couple of years? If she's been cheating on you, for 2 years, how many of her friends are dead?
Yeah, 2 of them so far.
It's weird. They still communicate on each other's Facebook walls. Yeah.
How's heaven?
That's the worst. That's the worst thing you could do. I'm going to be with a friend who's dying of cancer, and someone else died, so I'm going out there, and she goes to Cuba and Jamaica with her boyfriend. And when you confronted her, what'd she say?
And leaves me with the kids while I had back surgery because I was in a bad accident at work. And leaves me with the kids. Well, meanwhile, I had to get my mom to come and help my sister-in-law.
What a douche.
You've had bad luck, friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's a douche. She's the female douche. She's a foosh. I'm going to start like a support group for men getting divorced.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. There is nothing out there for it.
I know. You're like the new Al Bundy.
How many of these calls do we get? Honest to God.
Oh, Bundy.
You're right.
Another crack in the armor.
Starting to get it. 22. So I'm ready to break up with you.
No. Leave the poor guy alone. But I'm gonna start a support group for guys getting divorced, and you know what it's gonna include? It's gonna include, because I took a cooking course when I had to. It's gonna include a cooking course, a parenting course, and how not to get arrested course.
Yeah, how to be calm through the process.
Because you know what I've realized coming out the other side of it is that there is absolutely no purpose in escalating anything when it's all predestined. A judge is gonna. You don't have to spend another lawyer if you don't want. Another dime on a lawyer. All you have to do is say, "I'm a good dad." She'll say, "You're a good dad. You get the kids half the time. I get the kids half the time." And get out of there. Obviously, she's a giant douche hag, and you don't need her.
Yeah, I know. It's tough, though.
Because you know what? You're a good guy, and there's a ton of chicks out there that love guys like you. I've never had more tang thrown at me than after.
Oh, it's crazy. You can't even walk around with Dean anymore. They're like, it's like he's like a new shticky. Like they're just like women are stuck to him.
I know.
It's crazy.
He's nuts. And you know what? I got the one girlfriend, and I'm happy as a pig in crap. And I'm telling you, it'll change. So you don't have anything to worry about.
I never cheated on her for the whole 10 years.
Yeah, dude.
Women
are gonna love you.
Now you wished you did, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah.
Don't worry, dude. Your karma's in way better shape.
Yeah.
Meaning you probably don't have herpes.
Yeah. And she probably does now.
Probably does.
See?
So there you go. You win again. Are you happier now today?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to start a support
group.
I
think it's a good idea.
Kids. We're going to have our first meeting at like a Jays game. Hammered.
Create a divorce kit.
I should create a guide to how to manage divorce.
Exactly. Dean Blundell's Guide to How to Manage Divorce, I think is what it would be called.
Yeah.
Good one.
And I might leave out some of the things I've said and done because that won't help.
But you learn from experience.
But I've learned,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, you think Tony Robbins always said the right things?
Yep.
No, I guarantee at some point he told someone to F off.
Oh, for
you realized
sure.
it didn't work out. Yeah.
A few people jumped off a bridge because of him.
I know for sure Tony Robbins did some bad things too because Pamela Anderson told me that he was all hands.
Oh, dude, I know.
I know. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start.
idea.
Yeah.
Sell it. You sell it. Dude, like infomercials, too.
Hi, I'm Dean. Are you getting divorced? Has your wife been porking the mailman? Have you been porking the mailman? Either way, come to Dean's Divorced Get Down.
I'm serious, man. You should have, you can start off small, like speeches, say, at a, I don't know, just at the Winter Garden Theater, but then go big, go to, eventually you do one at the Sky Dome.
Oh, it'd be so cool. And I'd look in the crowd, and I'd find the biggest loser in the crowd, and go, like you. And I'd have that headset mouthpiecing. I'd be like you, right there. You're a pussy. Look at you crying.
And then you do like that.
Hold your hands over him like Benny Hinn.
Benny Hinn, exactly what I was going to say. And
you are now not a pussy.
Yeah, you take the pussy out of him.
Yeah. I'll suck the pussy out of all those guys.
You touch them and they all fall down.
Hey, can I be a part of it? I just want to walk them off after.
Totally.
I want to watch them.
There you go. And Todd will be around to service you when you wake up.
Check this out. The guys are on vacation, but you're still hearing them. Trippy, huh? I'll bet they'd be pissed if they knew. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Time for your Edge Files. Just one story today, and it has something to do with video of Roy Horn sexually assaulting his staff from Siegfried and Roy. You know, the Lion guys. They were at the Mirage for years, or maybe, I think it's Mirage. Anyway, so, the story is in 2003, this tiger comes and bites this old gay lion trainer right in the head.
Which at some point you'd expect.
Drags the sumbitch off stage. Yeah. They didn't kill the tiger. They stopped. I don't know how, but they stopped it all from Then this is why he basically became an invalid. Canceled the show and everything. They won't release the video. Apparently now there's a graphic video of Roy Horn of Siegfried and Roy groping employees, grabbing their genitals and squeezing their nipples. It's also being shopped around and might be sold soon.
And this was after the tiger attack.
Bingo. In the video, and apparently TMZ, the staff at TMZ have seen it.
Okay.
And they said Roy, who was mauled by a tiger in 2003, has been going through rehab to strengthen his left side, but the physical therapist tells Roy's right side is very strong.
Okay.
And the video clearly shows Roy sexually assaulting male therapists with his right side.
With the right side.
That's maybe the pervert side. Maybe when the tiger bit him, it injected some pervert gay venom into him, and that's why he's going after guys aggressively. I don't know.
I have a feeling he had it all before.
Here, maybe he just was a little more discerning before. The video shot in 2010, and I'm going to tell you something. I know, you know Vladimir Konstantinov, the guy that used to play for the Detroit Red Wings. He won a Stanley Cup, got in a car accident, broke his neck, and he was a terrible story. A couple years later, I saw him in a wheelchair at a Detroit Lions game, and he was feeling up his caregiver too.
No way.
Yeah, I saw it. And so what I'm saying is that maybe maybe when someone has an injury, maybe they just don't, the synapses that go hold it. I really want to grab that guy's dong. Maybe I shouldn't. Because in a video shot in 2010,
so you lose that, you lose the filter.
Exactly.
Or that's your excuse to lose the filter.
Bingo.
Okay.
As in the video that the caretakers shot together, a caretaker helps Roy to the bathroom. Horn shoves his hand into the man's butt crack in a very aggressive manner. Right into the butt crack. Sounds like affectionate tigers. On another trip to the bathroom, Roy thrusts his rear end.
Oh, right there?
Yeah. Thrusts his rear end right into the male caretaker's crotch. In 2 clips, Roy grabs the genitals of 2 male caretakers. In another clip, Roy goes under the shirt of one of the caretakers and appears to give him a purple nurple as the caretaker would writhe in pain, asking him, "Stop, man. Stop giving me purple nurples."
You want the pepper nipple?
It appears Roy gets frustrated with one of the caretakers, removes his oxygen tube, and violently whips him with it.
Serious. That's serious. You will take the pepper nipple!
Roy manhandles one of the caretakers, also forcibly kisses him on the mouth. The 3 male caretakers in the video tell TMZ they are all straight and have families. They've sued Roy in Nevada court for alleged sexual assault. It's not alleging, a video of it. Caretakers also tell us they went to the cops to file a criminal report, but they were told there was a 1-year criminal statute and that had run out, so they can't file a lawsuit. Isn't that crazy?
I'd like to see that.
What, him, the video?
Yeah, just like the one right hand, like the pimp hand.
Yeah,
coming over.
that's all he's got. That's his pimp side. That's his pimp side because it's the only thing that's not paralyzed. Yeah, he's grabbing guys' nipples and he's shoving. Like the one video they said, and I was reading some other people that have seen it, so I was reading some tweets and reviews of it. The one video, he takes his hand like it's a karate chop.
Oh, yeah.
Shoves it right down the guy's ass crack.
It is an illusion!
This isn't happening!
Smoke in the ass.
And then some pole.
And more smoke!
As your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is, in June, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Time for a hopping just for ladies. Hi, The Edge.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
It's Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Keswick.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, this ought to be good.
So, a couple weeks ago, I had had a fire in my backyard, and...
does that mean like a yearning for the butt love?
No, an actual fire.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I had a fire in the backyard.
I'm with you, baby. Me too. Want me to put it out? You know what I'm saying?
No, I think he's got the 2 sticks to start it.
What the happened?
It's crazy.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I guess about a couple days later, I broke out in a pretty bad rash on my body. Kind of wondering what happened. I ended up going to the doctor and told me that I had poison ivy. I guess I'd burnt the poison ivy while we were at the fire. So my whole entire body was covered with huge bumps and boils. So a week had passed, and I went to the bar and I met some random there. Took him back to my house, and we got
Folks, let me just remind everybody we are talking to a woman from Keswick, so meeting a random is kind of like everyday speak.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead.
So I'm back to my house, did the dirty. Week later,
Folks, may I remind you, we're talking to a woman from Keswick. Go ahead.
We figured that, though. Yeah.
And I like those women, by the way.
So about a week later, I ended up going to the local gas station, and sure enough, I saw the guy there. And I'm not joking, his whole face was covered in that rash.
Oh, no.
Did he give you mouth love?
Or
No,
back?
oh, yeah, no, he gave me mouth love that night.
Well, and did you have the rash around there?
Well, it was on my legs.
Did you tell him what it was?
No, I didn't. I didn't say anything.
I can't believe you didn't contact each other. That's another thing. Yeah.
People walk around from Keswick with welts on their face.
It'll go away.
Yeah.
Whatever. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
And she saw the random at a gas station.
I know. I could have got it from the gas pump or the lady the other night, eh? Who knows? Okay.
The gas pump or the town pump. One of the two.
Hey, The Edge.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Angela.
It's Ladies' Day, by the way. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
What the happened? What the happened?
Hey, what happened?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was on the Dundas streetcar on my way to work.
Nope. Yeah.
And it was kind of raining outside. I hadn't done my makeup yet. So I was on the streetcar. I started putting cream on my face. And it was.
my face.
Funny.
She thought cream on her face.
Cream on my face. And
creamy face.
Go ahead, creamy face.
Didn't realize it was a little bit, because it was wet, raining outside, cream on my face. I didn't realize I got a bloody nose, and I was smearing blood all over my face.
I was smearing creamy blood on my face.
Blood all over my face. It was like 8:30 in the morning, so the streetcar was totally packed. And I looked around and I'm like, oh my God, I have blood all over my face. And nobody would help me.
No, of course
not.
People are afraid
of getting hepatitis.
Yeah, plastic gloves around.
I wouldn't help you. Why are you asking for help? You need help wiping your face?
That chick's smearing creamy blood on her face.
And she doesn't have arms, so she can't wipe it off.
There was a time in 2004 when we could tell you what sexual move that was.
Yeah. I believe it was called a strawberry sundae.
Well, it was a shortcake.
Strawberry sundae. It was a strawberry sundae on her face.
At the edge.
What the happened?
Oh, what's
Yeah.
that's the real one. We missed it.
The winner is Poison Ivy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So he's seen him with the same rash.
Yeah. So I'm at the gas station. I seen his face, and he had the same rash as I had on my crotch.
I can't believe there's such a thing as a random in Keswick.
They're all random in Keswick. Even the kids are random.
No,
Everybody knows each other.
I was going to say, though, because she had the rash on her legs, it sounds like he was going to the wrong place.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Was he motorboating your butt, ma'am?
Possibly.
And here comes the best part. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 Edge, The Edge.
There's a lot going on with the whole Rodney King thing. They're saying now that he may the cause of death may be suspicious. I don't know. He was, as we know, he's found in his pool, but I believe he's there with a report. Jonathan?
Dean, Rodney King has incited violence in L.A. once again. It's been over 24 hours since a lifeless and soggy King was found dead in an above-ground swimming pool at his home. And in that time, tension not seen in the Los Angeles area in 20 years has boiled over into riots and violence.
Oh my God, this isn't good. If you've seen some of the videos, who's the target of this? The police? What? Just civilians? What's happening?
No, Dean, it's swimming pools.
My God, what? Swimming pools?
Indeed, swimming pools are being fingered as the culprit for Rodney King's death. And it is, in fact, swimming pools that are being attacked and beaten on every street right behind me in every neighborhood. As an example, Dean, just this morning, as I drove to the bureau, I saw 3 men hop a fence to attack a kidney-shaped swimming pool with nets and screaming, "Your kind killed Rodney King, you kidney pool." Dean, it's a real mess here. A real mess indeed.
Wow, they're so evil there. Oh, my God. They're attacking people's in-ground pools? What else have you heard from where you are in L.A., Jonathan?
Dean, the reports are sketchy as I try to use my journalistic abilities to separate fact from fiction. But what I do know is no pool is exempt. In-ground, above ground, even those little beloved Mr. Turtle pools are being targeted by roving gangs of thugs.
How are these gangs going about attacking these pools? It seems counterproductive.
Dean, last night when the violence first erupted, people began by trying to set their swimming pools alight, obviously to no avail, but with a new day brings a new, more effective tactic. For example, a picture on this anonymous Facebook page I'm looking at shows disturbing images of a heavier set man attacking an unsuspecting swimming pool by, get this, leaping on it, his arms and legs pressed tightly against his big body, and he's colliding with he's colliding with the pool surface as if he was some sort of a cannonball, and even more alarming, the look of glee on the faces of those who witnessed the attack with drinks in hand.
No.
I wonder if it was just a pool party. But anyway, this is very troubling. Obviously, what's the mayor of Los Angeles saying about this?
Dean, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
I have just received another disturbing illustration of the extent of the violence against swimming pools here in Los Angeles in the wake of Rodney King's vicious attack at the hands of a swimming pool a day ago. I'll play you the audio. Please, listener discretion is advised with this one.
All right, here we go.
That was a killer whale, obviously instructed by thugs at the Marine World to crash down into a large pool with the intent of displacing its water. Most disturbing. And did you hear the cheering there, Dean? Yeah. Let me play that one more time.
Here we go.
Dean, well, this reporter is not a man of faith. I can't help but wonder aloud if this is indeed the end of days.
I think it's I think it's just a pool party, but whatever. I guess, Jonathan, what do you think? Order will be restored, or are things just going to get worse in your mind, sir?
Dean, report census data shows the swimming pool population in Los Angeles numbers in the tens of thousands. That's not including the thousands believed to be here illegally. But thus far, despite the ire of a city, the pools have remained passive, even reflective. Whether they stay cool and calm in the midst of the storm remains to be seen. And all the people here in Los Angeles can do is hope and wait. Following the Rodney King swimming pool riots in downtown Los Angeles, Jonathan Rundle, Dean Blundell Show.
Wow. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
This is pretty good one. A Florida guy pulled a gun to get what he wanted at McDonald's in the drive-thru line, but it wasn't cash or some food. He unholstered his weapon so a couple of chicks had let him cut ahead of him in line. James Cruz was arrested after a woman called to report he pulled up next to him and a gun pointed a weapon while I'm shouting, "I got to get my order in quickly. Let me in front of you or I'll shoot you." Well, what do you think they did? Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah.
You go right ahead. Ain't no Big Mac worth waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe there is. They complied, but they wrote down his license number. He got some McNuggets and ordered apparently quite nicely. He didn't get upset.
Once he was there, he was fine.
And he paid. He got there. He's like, "Yes, I will have a 6-piece nugget. Maybe like a Big Mac. Hang on a second. Put my gun back in."
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And a Diet Coke. And one of them little apple pies. I love those things.
Not too hot.
Anyway, I'm in a hurry, and I pointed a gun at the last set of ladies because you maybe speed it up so I don't have to point a gun at you. Anyway, police showed up as he was leaving the drive-thru, which I thought was pretty cool.
He didn't get to eat it?
No, he didn't even get to eat it.
Oh, those are efficient police.
I know, aren't they? Yeah. They should be working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And a man's been hospitalized after doctors said he suffered a direct hit to his nutsack during a lightning strike while walking down the street in Madrid, Spain. Whoa!
Bam! Pretty well hung, that guy.
The 53-year-old man was reportedly walking down a suburban street late Thursday night when a storm kind of cropped up. And he was hit by a bolt of lightning. Doctors would establish the bolt actually struck him through his pants directly into his scrotum before traveling down one of his legs, exiting into the sidewalk through his foot, up back the other side, now one of his hands.
Oh,
wow. It was like doing the funky robot.
Yeah. I am a robot now. What happened to him, those balls?
The unidentified victim's son called for an ambulance. He remains in stable condition. Doctors said because the man's groin took the hit, the lightning did not cause an electrical thermal energy to the victim's brain or heart, thus saving his life. His balls saved his life.
No. Usually it does that area that ends it for you, gets you in trouble.
Yeah, sure. In this case, it came in really handy, those balls. So, fellas, the next time you sit on one of those, you just remember this story. Your balls one day could save your life from a lightning strike.
Yeah. Although his balls are gone now because they were burnt off. But
they're murders.
Right off?
Yeah.
They did not die in vain.
The main vein.
Said his penis is fine though.
Yeah.
Wow. He's like, oh, thank God, that's a great news.
He's like a dog now.
Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is, in June, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1. The Edge.
Oh, well. Looks like Dean left a note here. Play these best ofs while we're gone, you stupid I think we all get the point. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Psychic Nikki's here, speaking of which. Hi, dear.
Hi, sweetie. How are you,
Hi,
Dinas?
dear. How are you?
I am fine, Dinas.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Toddy.
Ready for some phone calls?
Tickles? Yeah, I am, Dean.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, The Edge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Hi, Nikki. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Love the show.
Thanks.
Hey,
What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike. Nice to talk to you. What's your question for Nikki?
Quick question. Got a woman that's come into my life after we were childhood sweethearts. She's back in my life, and just wondering how you think it's gonna turn out for us.
Yeah. What is your sign astrologically?
Leo.
You're a Leo, and what is she?
Leo.
Oh, you're both. That's why you're clashing a bit. Yeah, you're clashing a little bit. But you know what? I see you getting married.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know what? Things can turn out the second time around.
Right.
Honestly, because you both love each other dearly.
Dude, do you like her? Really?
Oh, yeah. We
like you in love with her? You like being with her? You love hanging out with her?
Oh, yeah. Like we know that we're after 28 years, we still had feelings.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I like that, eh?
Now,
after that long,
I got feelings.
We kind of have a little bit of feelings.
Yeah.
So it must tell us something because we're so jaded with everything else in life. Yeah.
Now, after you're married, though, I got to warn you, you may both fall off the edge a little bit once in a while.
What do you mean fall off the edge?
Well, like fall off the edge, like you might fool around one night once in a while,
Oh, with other people?
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you, dude?
I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, well,
I
stranger things have happened. Ask John Travolta's wife. And you know what she just said. You know what Travolta's wife just said.
Yeah.
What's that taste in my mouth?
Yeah.
What's that
It's crazy. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm a long-time listener.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be good for you.
Yeah, but they're going to stay married and be generally happy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Now, everybody will get a little bit slimy toward the end of the year.
What's slimy?
Well, slimy, like they may cheat on their partner once in a while, or the partner may cheat on them. It's just because of all this earthquake activity in the air and everything.
all the electromagnetic.
Yeah, that makes sense, huh? That made all the sense in the world, dude. You and your wife might cheat on each other because of the earthquake activity in the air. So
Continental drift.
There's this Chinook. I think I need to have sex with a
I
hooker.
swear it just shook me into that broad. I
Right.
swear.
And I know.
Shook my face straight into her crotch.
Right.
Unbelievable. I was trying to run outside,
I said,
but
no, I don't want this. I don't want this. The earthquake.
And
it shook my wiener right out of my pants.
Right, that could happen, but I'm not a rocket scientist.
That could happen.
Yeah. It's gravity, like something.
I know what it is. It's craziness is what it is. Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
It's Alex.
Hey, Alex. What's up?
I was just calling about that crocodile, that alligator that you guys were talking about,
Yeah.
because that thing was in my office this week.
Whoa.
You're kidding.
What happened?
I'm not kidding. So the Brampton Humane Society called our office. I work at the head office at Global Pet Foods in Brampton.
You brought it to a pet food.
Well, they got to feed it.
That's pretty awesome.
The alligator was hungry.
They got to feed it, dude.
So, and our CEO, his son owns that Indian River Reptile Zoo out in Peterborough.
Boy.
And so that thing was in our office for like 5 hours in the afternoon on Wednesday, in that crate, walking around, hanging out in the office, freaking us all out.
A little sombrero on him.
Were you scared?
I was like scared, like crapless. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Really?
Happy Gilmore. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it took Tubby's thing right off.
Yeah, and then so he was like swimming around in my boss's like bathtub that evening because I couldn't transport him right away. And so whoever like the douche was that thought that they could have an alligator as a pet out in Brampton.
Well, I'm the douche that predicted it.
You know it's not a complimentary word, right?
Douche doesn't mean
You just
special
know.
person.
You're the person who needs to douche who predicted it. Okay.
She just
I think
I had to inform her it's bad to call yourself a douche.
I like that. I like that. That's a new character, the one who insults himself. Well, I'm the moron who know exactly where it was going to be.
I think I made a mistake.
Psychic douchey.
The biggest and the best. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
Mr. Tim Meadows from Saturday Night Live, ladies man, semi-pro. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing really good.
Good.
Does anybody ever say to you when they see you that they would expect you not, like when you came in, I'm like, man, he is so clean cut and.
Oh yeah. So what's your question? Do people think I'm a bum?
No.
Are you surprised at how clean I look? Is that what you're saying? I thought you were going to be a drunk and like.
No. I just thought you came in and you look great. You got really nice glasses on. You got a nice blazer.
Yes.
You'd expect a comedian of your stature, one of the longest running tenures on Saturday Night Live. You'd expect you to come in and maybe wearing like an Affliction T-shirt and some ripped jeans, but you look great.
Oh, thank you.
So what movie are you doing now?
I'm doing Grown Ups 2 with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, do one of those movies where you go and see it and you go, man, you can take your kids to it. Very, very funny.
Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. My kids loved it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is everybody back for Grown Ups 2?
Everyone except Rob Schneider.
Why?
Oh, is he too big for these things?
What a
now?
prima donna.
I don't know. I don't know the story behind it.
Can you make up one?
Yeah. Maybe he has some like Oscar nominated script he's gonna do. He's like, now I'm gonna pass on Grown Ups. I got a Clooney picture I'm gonna do.
I don't know if Clooney would put cut his head off in a movie. You can do it.
You can do it. I hope Schneider comes in and just does that line. That'd be great.
He was he was very funny in the first Grown Up, so it's too bad he's not in the second one.
Yeah, I agree. I thought his stuff. I love the thing of the running joke of his older wife gets him.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to the other 3 wives he had.
That didn't.
This one gets me. She really understands me. I thought it was a really great show.
Do you still like doing stand-up? Like, if you get, or is it a goal, or when someone books you, go, yeah, I'll go do a couple hours here, a couple hours there?
Yeah, well, this stuff I've been touring since January with this show. And it's been fun. I mean, the traveling is the worst part of it. Having to get on an airplane and...
You don't like it?
Like, traveling? No. I wish audiences could come to my apartment. It'd be great.
You don't still live in an apartment.
I do. I have a house and an apartment.
Okay. Oh, wow.
The Canada is invited to my apartment.
Good. What's the capacity?
Yeah, it's about 600. Okay. So it'll be good. I'm going to do shows on my balcony at home, like I'm Eva Peron or somebody.
Yeah.
But the traveling is just. It's not great, and mainly because of the TSA and having to go through, security. I got sniffed by a dog in Chicago.
Down there?
Yes, can you say nutsack?
Yeah, nutsack.
It was it was one of those bomb sniffing dogs, and he came up to me.
Should have dropped one.
It's kind of a compliment.
I kept wondering. Well, yes, that I'm the bomb in my pants. Yeah, I guess that is a compliment. But it was I was really nervous because I was like, well, what if like the cab driver put a device on me and I didn't know it? You know, I was like, I could be going up the river and I don't even know it. You know what I mean? But the dog, seriously.
You just picked cab driver out of nowhere.
Well, I took a cab to the airport. It would have been mean to say my limo. It would have been mean to say my limo driver.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, my limo driver dropped me off the airport. But no, I had never had that experience before because I sort of looked at the dog, the handler.
Yeah.
I looked him in the eyes like, hey, it's me, ladies man.
Yeah.
I'm just traveling. I'm not one of those guys, you know. And so he pulled the dog away and. It was pretty tense, though. I mean, everybody started looking and stuff. And
do you have any like hang-ups about? I was laughing the other day. I was watching Howard Stern try and touch Howie Mandel, and I thought, I wonder what celebrities have different hang-ups like that. Like with you, maybe it's not being sniffed in the nuts by dogs. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, my hang-ups. Well, I'm very clean, very neat.
Are you like person. OCD clean?
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
let me see, what can I reveal?
Yeah, we do that with people when they come. We ask a story that no one knows about them. So what do people not know about Tim Meadows that you're like, I'm not fascinated with it and I don't want to share it, but what the hell?
Well, here's one thing. I mean, it's not horrible, but any woman that I date ends up finding out about this. I can't leave my house and or apartment unless it's totally clean. That's one thing that my bed has to be clean, the floors have to be swept, dishes have to be washed. And I don't know why.
And you'll be late for somewhere just to get it done.
Yes. Well, what I do is I plan ahead of time. So if I know if I got to be somewhere in 2 hours, then 1 hour has to be cleaning the apartment. And then the second part of that is traveling to where I'm going to go.
I wish I had
I just get that. Exactly.
Do you clean your apartment? Do you clean it?
I do clean it, yes. Yeah. Even if it's clean. And so, like, women, when I'm dating somebody, they'll be waiting, sitting at the door like, are you kidding me? You're going to clean the bed? It's like, 4 in the afternoon. Yeah. It's like, no, I got to make sure that everything is clean because I don't know why.
At that point, though, do you ever get frustrated? You could just help me out. We might be able to get out of here quicker.
Yeah, why don't you stop talking and get over here and grab the other part of the mattress or the blanket. Go put those dishes away.
They don't put themselves away.
Yeah. You want to go? Let's go.
In a parallel universe, it would be the worst of the Dean Blundell Show. But fortunately, we're on this side, where it's the best of the Dean Blundell Show. The best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Oh, we missed Omar Vizquel. Didn't we?
Yeah, you want to throw it in right now?
Yeah. Do you have it?
Quick one, yeah.
You got Omar? Cool, because these guys, we say it all the time, could be the greatest group of guys in the world. And Omar's like a 45-year-old, 25-year-old, from what I hear.
And man, is he fit.
Is he still?
He's got the nicest butt of any 45-year-old man I've ever seen.
An awesome ass, huh?
It is bizarre because when you sit and you talk to him, you realize this potentially could be a Hall of Famer. And he's so down to earth, and he's been in the league for so long. And you get a guy who's still so youthful, but really can offer so much to the game and to his teammates. And are we going into it right now?
We're ready.
Yeah, man. I get to know on a different level Omar Vizquel.
The Dean Blundell Show presents Get to Know Your Blue Jays with Todd on the streets.
Hanging out with Omar Vizquel.
Yes.
And you've been in the league for 45 years, right?
Yeah, as long as I've been alive.
So you're 45 years old. That is how does a guy like you do it? I can barely get out of bed in the morning. I'm only 38 years old.
Well, I think it's a matter of just keeping your body in shape throughout the years. I am a really fanatic of the gym and working out and stuff like that.
What's your routine? What are certain routines?
Well, my routine changed throughout the years. I can't really tell one routine after the other. The 1 year change. 1 year I need more power, flexibility, speed.
Can you still do some heavy weights?
I'm focusing more on quick exercises, flexibility, and getting my core strong.
It's all about the core, right? You don't want to have a bad back at 45 trying to bend down for balls going to short there.
Exactly. Right now, that is my main concern.
So do you like Toronto?
I love Toronto, man. This city is just so amazing. I got all kind of personalities and colors and different ethnic groups, and I mean, I love it. It's very cool.
It's got to be way better than Cleveland, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
I'll introduce you to a ton of chicks if you want. Now, play with a bunch of young guys, very youthful team. Have you really had to become sort of not only just the oldest on the field and the oldest when you're playing the game, but quite a leader because of that age and that maturity that you have?
Yeah, every time that, there is something that need to be said or, we're going through a struggle or something like that, I think my voice can be heard. I think right now we're playing some good baseball and, every time that I need to point something out, I speak up a little bit, but, let's just keep playing ball.
Good for you, man. Well, it's an honor really to talk to you. I mean, a future Hall of Famer we're hoping, and it's really quite a privilege for me. Real quick, do you know any knock-knock jokes?
No, right now I don't have anything like that in my mind.
Do you know the premise on how to play a knock-knock joke?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when they
knock-knock.
Okay, who's there?
Eat my.
Yeah.
You've been around, haven't you? You're a real good man. I really appreciate it. Good luck in the game tonight. Okay.
You got to know a Blue Jay on the Dean Blundell Show.
Nothing like telling Omar Vizquel to eat poop.
Denied.
Denied.
The Dean Blundell Show. The best of the Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
This is your Edge Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Not for the weak of heart, these stories, and I'm telling these stories because they are stories in the news, and if someone anywhere in any organization chooses to get upset about this, well, a chef cooked his own penis and served it up for dinner in Tokyo.
Man.
This guy named Mao Sugiyama tweeted a simple proposition: Mao's male genitals, penis, testicles, and scrotum. You get 100,000 yen meal. He even offered to cook them. He's not a real chef and admitted as much, but was offering a real plate of penis. 22-year-old Sugiyama is also not a man or a woman. He prefers to be called a he/she. And what Japanese people apparently call people who are asexual or people who are transgendered or troubled like that, they call them smoothies.
Smoothie?
Yeah.
Oh, I like a good smoothie, but maybe not this one.
5 diners paid the equivalent of $250 to dine on his nuts, signing a waiver to release Sugiyama. Apparently, he claimed to be disease-free and had not started going through female hormone therapy. His genitals were functioning proper prior to an operation where they removed them 6.5 inches when erect. Which, where was this?
Japan. Yeah.
What they do in Japan, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
At the dinner, Sugiyama's discarded privates were served with Italian parsley. I'm not kidding you.
Italian parsley?
Dipping sauce?
And button mushrooms. These all look like the tap. Licensed chef helped the illustrator prepare the meal. The website Calorie Lab apparently contacted the police about it and pointed out there are no laws against cannibalism in Japan. You can eat anyone's steaming pile of dong if you like. Meanwhile, Sugiyama had been answering questions on Twitter about dinner as he was plotting there's a video of it. You can see it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. If you look for it, I couldn't watch it.
You did with chopsticks?
Yeah, I guess for sure they would.
Dip it in a little wasabi and soy sauce?
It'd be hot.
That's spicy penis.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, no. Dude, I've never heard of anything like that.
And how long do you cook penis for?
I don't know. Probably 2.5 minutes on one side, 2.5 minutes on the other.
And you got to try to match up the grill lines.
Yeah, big time.
But you have to slice it as you're cooking it?
Yeah, sort of. A little quarter turn. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, sorry. It's crazy. What?
It's crazy.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And a maid, really, folks, don't ever piss off people that work with your food. A maid in China.
Well, made in China.
Everything's made in China.
Was there lead in it?
Yeah.
Or something else?
Oh, sort of.
It was heavy.
Iron. Lots of iron. A maid in Singapore has been charged with mischief for allegedly putting her own female time of the month fluid in her boss's coffee.
Oh, like a tea bag.
It's moon juice.
It's crazy.
Jumaya, a 24-year-old Indonesian woman who goes by just the one name, put some of her stuff in her 38-year-old boss's coffee with a gift from Aunt Flo. She had worked for him for about 1 year and said he was a real jerk to her. That's what she decided to do.
Boy, she was pissed off.
It's crazy.
Is it fattening?
Hey, chances, Davey went, oh, this is one of the best coffees I have ever had.
What flavor is this?
This is unbelievable. Pomegranate?
You usually make bad coffee, but once a month?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she'd been doing it for like 7 months.
That's crazy.
As your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is, in June, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
Best of. Get your best of right here. This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Email from Karen. She goes, hey, guys, just wondering if Uncle D could do some more 50 Shades of Grey. Derek, Uncle Derek is going to read now, just because the ladies like this stuff. And I read portions of it on the internet the other day.
Yeah.
It is written for like the probably the average 6th or 7th grade reader. However, it's
obviously not the content. Yeah.
No, I mean a reading level of a 6th or 7th grader.
A hockey player could read it.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Dustin Brown would think it was a really existential book. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle D reading excerpts from 50 Shades of Grey. Here we go, everybody.
Perk up your ears. He holds out his hand, and in his palm are 2 shiny silver balls. Just like that classic Johnny Mathis Christmas song, Silver Balls. Anyway, they're linked with a thick black thread inside me, I gasp. And all the muscles deep in my belly clench. My inner goddess is doing the dance of the 7 veils. The hell does that mean? I don't know. Oh my. It's a curious feeling. Once they're inside me, I can't really feel them. But then again, I know they're there. Oh my. I say, Christian, do that voodoo that you do in my They make me needy. Needy for sex. Here endeth the lesson.
The best part. In my.
Uncle D, everybody. You got another one?
Oh, yeah, I got another one. Yeah, why not?
One more.
All right. Music plays. There we go. At the touch of leather, I quiver and gasp. He walks around me again, trailing the crop around the middle of my body. On his second go-around, he suddenly flicks the crop, and it hits me underneath my behind. Against my sex. I don't know what that means. Sex a body part I never heard about? I don't know. The shock runs through me, and it's the sweetest, strangest, hedonistic feeling. My body convulses at the sweet, stinging bite. My sweet nipples harden and elongate from the assault. And I moan loudly, pulling on my leather cuffs. Oh, yeah. I am a whore. Here endeth the lesson.
See that sweetheart nipple part? You missed it because he actually grabbed his own nipple.
Where was I? The nipple part here. Convulsive stinging. Oh, yeah, here we go. My nipples harden and elongate from the assault, and I moan loudly, pulling on my leather cuffs. My sweet, supple nipple.
This is the best of the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Lots of email from Adrian over the last couple of days. Do you want to tell me why you were emailing me, and then I'll read the emails?
What you put me through last week has scarred me for life.
You emailed me a couple of times about Kurt Cobain not being dead because we were saying that no one really knows he might be alive.
I just wrote in that Kurt Cobain is dead.
Well, then you sent me this next email. Dean, how's it going? Me? Not so much. Thanks to you and Todd. I may never idolize Kurt Cobain or any dead rock star the same way again. Why? Because what you put me through last week What you and Todd put me through last week scared me for life.
Scarred.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm reading it wrong. So, I'm an idiot, yeah. So it looks like you and Todd are going to have to do more than just saying sorry. So if you and Todd have anything to make up for what you put me through last week, just let me know, because right now I'm already suffering deep down unhappy face. You know, with like the parentheses.
Oh, did you do that one?
Yeah.
Or the colon, the semicolon.
He didn't do a winky guy?
No. But then I got this one. Here's some proof Kurt Cobain's really dead.
Just check out some YouTube clips.
Well, let's see. I'm going to play this one and see if he's really dead. This is, keep in mind, they have YouTube clips from people landing on the moon. That never happened.
Rock band Nirvana is apparently he was a suicide at the age of 27. More now from NBC's Brian Williams.
Kurt Cobain's body was found inside a garage apartment adjacent to his Seattle home. Dead of an apparently self-inflicted shotgun wound, police say a suicide note was nearby.
Now that's very weird. Do you know why that's weird?
Because Brian Williams is the anchor now?
Yeah.
For NBC?
No.
No.
Do you know why that's weird, Adrian?
What?
Because I have this.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be alive in 2012.
Okay, that's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. And you f***ing know it.
Dude, okay, stop swearing.
Dude,
stop swearing.
Please don't,
stop
Adrian.
swearing.
Please don't swear, please.
Listen to this. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be alive in 2012.
Yeah, we made it up. We made it up. It's a joke. Relax.
90s Nooner.
Can't keep him on anymore.
He just said F the 90s nooner.
So random. He had some beauties we had to take out.
Yeah. He's like, that's BS. You're BS. It's all BS. Hang on. You there?
Yeah.
Can you calm down? I just admitted it was a joke, dude. Relax.
Push your phone button when you want to swear for us. Do us a favor.
Can you do that?
I don't know if I can make that promise.
Maybe this is real then. If you can't make that promise,
That's fake.
How do you know?
Because you say thank you. He said that's his Dean recording.
No, not
Dean.
Dean.
It's good to be alive in 2012.
Thank you very much. It's great to be alive in 2012.
See. Hang on, I gotta talk to him off the air.
He gets so mad.
Dude, enough. Quit swearing.
He's swearing so much.
I won't put you on the air, dude. I won't put you.
Come on, Adrian.
Come on,
Oh, you can't
Adrian.
hear me. Did you do?
I just told you it was a joke.
Did you do that, Derek?
Yeah, I did.
Is that your voice?
That's me.
Hey, you want
But not the first part, right?
Do you want us to go on the? I'm not torturing
Yeah, the
you.
thank you part?
Do you want
Yeah.
me to put you on the
That's
air
all you.
and admit that it was not true? Okay, hang on a second. Here you go. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, go.
Is that Derek?
Okay.
I thought it was true.
Okay, bring him up.
Okay.
Do you have a drum roll? Because I'm going to apologize to him. Oh, well. Do you have a drum roll? Because I'm going to tell him the truth about this video, this audio that we have. Adrian, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play this again, and then I'm going to tell him I have a confession to make. Okay?
Oh my God.
I'll play this one more time, but don't swear,
please. You're so much funnier.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be alive in 2012.
You want me to say it? Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
What do you want me to say?
It's fake.
No, it's real. It's really Derek. How's that sound?
It's great to be alive in 2012.
Yeah.
See? Told you it was Derek.
Yeah, that was Derek.
Yeah, so settle down. Quit being such a dickhead.
I don't think it's Derek.
Yeah.
See, it's
Don't
Todd.
push it, Todd.
I just don't know, dude. I haven't seen his body.
No, you know.
I'm a skeptic that way.
No, Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon, he's not dead. He's alive. Right?
You can keep it up, or I'm never going to talk to you for as long as I shall live.
Okay, but seriously, is Tupac?
The Edge, I don't want to talk to you if you're going to be bringing up this stupid theory. These stupid theories.
You know who will find out who's dead? We'll ask.
You ruined my respect for Kurt Cobain for me.
You know who we should ask if Kurt Cobain's dead?
Who?
Tupac.
Yeah. Yeah. Call him.
Can we call Tupac and ask?
You're You know that? You know that?
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.